a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
And it's almost All-Star time. And Alexis, you're headed out to Utah in just a few short days. So I wanted to ask, what's your favorite part about All-Star Weekend?
I'm trying to think. There are so many fun things that we do that weekend, but I'd have to say exploring the town in terms of restaurants with the 2K TV team. That's always my favorite thing to do because we get a little taste of the town that we're in.
That's right, so many things to explore, but for me, besides the All-Star game itself, it's always that dunk contest, and I'm sure fans will probably agree with me.
Absolutely, you are right. So let's see how many of you are up on your dunk contest knowledge. All 2K TV interactive questions in this episode are presented by New Balance and the Fresh Foam BB Shoe.
You know, arguably in recent history, some of the best dunk contest performances have come from Zach LaVine.
Oh my goodness, you are right. But do you know if he ever won the dunk contest? And if so, how many times did he win?
Is it 0 times, 1 time, 2 times, or 3 times?
If you answered 2, then enjoy the VC.
There you go, but guess what? We have some more for you. What years did Zach LaVine win the dunk contest?
Is it 2014 and 15, 2015 and 16, 2016 and 17, or 2017 and 18? I want to say the NBA All-Star game was in New York and then Toronto these 2 years consecutively. That's a good hint, right?
To celebrate the big game coming up, the newest crossover series cards are officially live in MyTEAM.
Channel your inner football player on the virtual hardwood by throwing dimes with Dak Prescott, locking up your opponent with Jalen Ramsey, and playing physical with Deebo Samuel. That's right, all 3 of these players are scanned and they're ready to go in NBA 2K23.
Hey, it's Dak Prescott.
Hey, it's Jalen Ramsey.
Hey, it's Deebo Samuel, and I'm coming to NBA 2K. I'm the newest member
of the NBA 2K
crossover series. What are you waiting for? Start playing as me today.
To add them to your lineup, you're gonna have to beat all 3 of them in their crossover series challenges.
Plus, these cards can be used in multiplayer modes for a limited time, until the end of Season 4. But after that, they're gonna be limited to single-player modes only.
Dak, Deebo, and Jalen are all ready to go from the field to the court. But the question is, are you?
I am, but you know what else I'm ready for? The All-Star mini-season in MyTEAM that starts today.
This is your chance to add Galaxy Opal Russell Westbrook and even more takeover players.
There's so much to do in MyTEAM, so get out there and start playing.
I'm Zach LaVine, and these are fresh. Fresh for 4 quarters.
Today, we are in the MyNBA mode in NBA 2K because we are going to do a fantasy draft. 5 people from 2K TV are gonna get 5 players, and then we're gonna sim the first season and see how we do. Are you guys ready?
Yes, let's do it.
So ready.
We have the choice between 4 eras, and the era that I'm going to choose is, I want a drum roll. Thank you, Danny. I need one more person, drum roll from Blake, please. It's gonna be, just for Chris Manning, it's gonna be the Kobe era. And from Team 2K TV drafting today, we've got Danny, Rodney, Brian, Chris, and look at who we have here. we've got Blake in the house. Blake, welcome back. We're so excited to have you back on camera and back with 2K TV for now.
Thanks for having me. I hope teams are watching because this is my audition as a general manager.
No.
And also, I promised Blake that he would never be back on the show if he picks the Lakers over me. So we had to hash that one out. But I think we settled on a good thing, right, Blake?
Yeah. We came to an agreement.
Tell me what team that you're picking, and we're gonna auto-generate the order for everyone picking, and I'm gonna let you know who's picking first through fifth.
All right, I'm surprised that even with those two fighting for the Lakers, no one wanted to fight for Sacramento. I'm going with Kings for sure. Light the beam, baby. Let's go.
I'm rolling with my favorite team, hometown squad, the Golden State Warriors, ready to rewrite history so that their dynasty starts a little bit earlier than it actually did.
Brian and I are both a Warrior fans, but he wanted them, so I said, you know what? I'll try and rebuild the Knicks because they could use some help.
And I'm going with the Heat because I'm all about that culture and I need to give Rodney some competition in the East.
I decided the Lakers, but I have a lot to live up to because they won 3 in a row during that era, the last team to win 3 in a row in recent NBA history. So yeah, all the pressure's kind of on my Lakers now that I get to choose what their future can be.
Okay, should we generate the order of draft?
Let's do it. Give me the number 1 pick, please.
Okay, let's see.
You did say please.
All right, so the draft order is going to be, this isn't fair. Who did this? Is this the internet? No, seriously, who did it?
It's just fate, I guess.
Yeah, what are the results?
Oh, of course. It's Chris Manning at number 1 with the Lakers.
Wow.
And then, number 2, we've got Brian with the Warriors.
Ooh, okay.
3, Danny in the West, the Beam Team, Sacramento Kings.
We'll take it. It's good enough.
This is rigged.
And it's Blake at number 4 with the Heat. And then the 5th is Rodney with the Knicks.
I had nothing to do with the draft selection, but I thank you to our randomizer for giving the number 1 pick to yours truly. I'm very excited about this. So should we get this thing started?
Yes.
We should. Let's start the draft and let's see who picks the best team.
I know this is shocking, but we're going with Kobe at number 1. He's my number 1 overall pick. Favorite player of all time and the man that will lead me to more championships.
All right, number 2 pick falls to Golden State. And looking at this big board, I see Shaq, I see Tim Duncan, I see Kevin Garnett, but I'm not feeling a big man in Golden State with this number 2 pick. I'm gonna go down to the 23-year-old Tracy McGrady.
Ooh.
Man, I wish he could have played for the Warriors back in the day, so I'm gonna make it happen in MyNBA.
Nice.
Dang.
I like that pick.
All right, I'm taking a look at number 3 here. I don't know how you could pass up on Shaquille O'Neal. I'm looking at Duncan and Garnett. I'm thinking there's no better option here to see in the purple and white than Shaq. So I'm taking Shaq number 3.
It's like that old saying goes, if you can't beat them, which you definitely can't in this era, join them.
All right. Well, wanted T-Mac. Not really a Duncan guy, but I think he's going to be the leader of my franchise, and I can't really pass him up here. Someone that can really rally the troops. So it's an easy choice.
All right, so I wanted Tim Duncan. Thanks, Blake. I wanted a champion, 5-time champion who battled Kobe for many years, but now that he's gone, I guess I will go with Kevin Garnett.
Okay, so it's round 2. Back to Chris for the 2nd round pick. Who do you have?
All right, so with the 2nd pick, I have what I need on the perimeter. Now I have to go get a big, I think. And right now, just looking at the value that's on the board, I'm gonna go with Big Z.
All right, back to the Warriors. I want youth. I want a pick and roll mate for Tracy McGrady. I want him to have a running mate for many, many years to come. I'm gonna go with Kenyon Martin, 2nd round pick.
Great pick.
Well, I'm tempted for something that Kings fans dreamt of for a long time, which is having Mike Bibby at the point and Shaq in the paint. That would be pretty amazing. But I think Bibby might be available in the next round. So I'm gonna say that you've got a dominant big man and I want somebody to kick out to. So I'm surprised Brian didn't take him, but I'll take Antoine Walker at the stretch 4.
I've got my power forward. I could put Tim at center, so that gives me a little flexibility, but I think I'm going to keep him at the 4 and go down the list a little bit and get a perimeter fella, Rip Hamilton.
Ooh, good pick.
Okay.
All right, for my next pick, KG's always had a good point guard by his side. You know, there was always a Sam Cassell or maybe a Stephon Marbury, so I am looking at age also. So I think I'm gonna go with a Mike Bibby.
Man. I knew you gave yourself away when you said, I think he's going to be available later rounds. I knew
He almost did slip through. I think he did that to spite me.
We've got 2 rounds down, 3 to go. For the first selection of the 3rd round in this draft, Chris, who are you selecting?
I'm going to get some toughness on my team because he played well into his later years, and I'm going with Grant Hill with the 3rd pick.
Ooh.
Nice.
Again, I'm thinking age, I'm thinking long term, and I know for a fact this player is not going to be at my next pick, so I'm going to draft the 20-year-old Lamar Odom to the Golden State Warriors.
Ryan has my number right now. He's got my draft board over there somehow.
Good pick, Brian. Good pick. Well, since Rodney stole my Mike Bibby dreams from me, and I won't be able to relive those point guard moments, so I'm going to go with Jason Williams, who's still available here at the point. A+ playmaker. I'll be able to throw flashy passes into Shaq. Oh, it's going to be a fantastic duo. J. Will, white chocolate, joining me right now. Good stuff.
White chocolate and dark chocolate. Nice combo.
I'm going to go with Larry Hughes in the 3rd round here. He's got the height at 6'5" and, 23 years old?
For my next pick, I want to get a savvy veteran, a shooting guard that plays defense and can hit the open 3. So I'm going to go with Eddie Jones, the next Laker.
All right, I know we're drafting for the future, but with this pick, I feel really good about winning this season. I need a power forward that knows a little something about defense. And at 37, I'm going with Scottie Pippen.
Ooh, that's good. You know, piggybacking off Chris, I've got a young team. These guys need some veteran leadership to show them the ropes and show them how to win an NBA championship. And who better to do that than 2-time NBA champion, one of the best players in NBA history. Give me Hakeem Olajuwon for my center.
I need shooters. And when we look back to this era, there aren't as many to choose from. So I'm going to take Katino Mobley.
Very good pick.
All right, you guys have convinced me that I need some veteran leadership. I do have Tim, but I think he's only 27 right now, so he's still on the younger side. And, I'm the Miami Heat. This is a no-brainer, right? Big man down low, got to handle Shaq. Alonzo Mourning.
Ooh.
Excellent choice.
I was going to take him. Thank you for that, Blake.
That's what Brian's been doing to me.
So I think I will go with a 7-footer to team up with Kevin Garnett, Eric Dampier.
It is the last round of our fantasy draft. Chris is on the clock. Who do you got?
I obviously need someone that knows how to get the ball to Kobe and shoot off of when he gets double teamed. So I'm going to choose my other Laker love, Derek Fisher, for my point guard.
I got a great pick, and I'm shocked he is still available this late in the draft. Give me Penny Hardaway to play point guard for me, right alongside Tracy McGrady. I love this value right here.
There is one of the great 3-point shooters available at the small forward, and he's 4 down the list right now. I'm going Glenn Rice, and it's going to be so much fun to shoot threes on the perimeter with Glenn.
Well, I'm going with a proven role player, plays little D, shoots the 3, looks great on camera, Rick Fox.
Ooh.
I didn't know where you were going with that last statement.
I'm going to continue my youth movement because I could use an athlete, a small forward. One that was a lot of fun for the fans to watch, celebrated like this, Darius Miles.
All right, that's it. Our first ever MyNBA Era fantasy draft with Team 2K TV.
I'm excited. Bring it, Team 2K TV. Let's go.
I'm excited too because we're gonna run a simulation to see which team really did draft the best team and who will win the first season. So stay tuned at the end of the show to find out.
Hey, 2K TV friends. Olivier Cedra, PA announcer for the Brooklyn Nets here with you. I canceled my jet ski tennis lesson so I could be here to serve up your top plays of the week. Let's go. slithering in with Olarun JR21 in Vipers territory. Hosting a dribbling clinic here. Check it out. Behind the back, step back, and the most perfect spin. Cleanly between two defenders. Tops it off with a nice slam. Now that's how a Viper strikes, baby. Kitsch Gaming 1 is repping the Knights. Following up a missed shot and jousting the miss through the rim. Bam! Huge extension. That's how you win when you're royalty, baby. Next in the rec, it's Di Peso, closing in on the end of the first half. Intercepts the corner pass and beats the buzzer with a full court blast. The right-hand cannon launch. Wow. Oh, those are few and far between, folks. Enjoy them while you got them. Speaking of few and far between, we got one last one from my team. King Duke TG is in clutch time. They need a big stop here on defense. Grabs the board with 3 seconds left. Trae Young launches long range. Bam! Hits it. 4-point game winner. Strong arms coming through. Big time on top plays this week. Woo! So what's it gonna be, friends? You going for a big dunk? Or is it gonna be a long range bucket kind of a day? You decide. Then send us your best plays on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow, and you just might be featured on 2KTV. Thanks, everyone. Keep rocking those highlights. I'll see you in your next Nets game in NBA 2K23. Peace out.
Earlier in the show, we had a MyNBA Era draft, and now it's time to simulate the first season. Give me the rundown of your team. We'll start with you, Danny.
All right. Overall, I'm pretty psyched because everyone is fearful of Shaquille O'Neal at this point of his career. He's going to be absolutely dominant, and I can kick out to all kinds of shooters from Antoine Walker to Glenn Rice to Coutinho Mobley, and Jason Williams is going to be throwing flashy passes to all of them. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty great, and I'm psyched to see who comes out on top of this sim.
And Rodney?
For my New York Knicks, my foundation pieces are Kevin Garnett and Mike Bibby, and I surrounded them with some solid shooting from Anthony Peeler and Eddie Jones.
Well, my team, the Golden State Warriors, are run by Tracy McGrady, and then I've got some key pieces around him with Kenyon Martin and Lamar Odom. But don't forget about veteran leadership. A 39-year-old Hakeem Olajuwon, a 32-year-old Sean Kemp, and a 31-year-old Penny Hardaway. They're going to show these guys the ropes to win the title.
Well, of course, with the #1 overall pick, we have to build around Kobe. So I gave him Big Z to run some pick and rolls, and then the people around the perimeter, you guys are going to have a problem with. I feel really good about this team defensively, so this is going to be an interesting one.
Blake.
Well, it all starts with Tim Duncan. I built around him. Rip Hamilton, Larry Hughes in the backcourt making plays for him. Alonzo Mourning securing the middle. And then wings like Rick Fox and Steve Smith are going to, be my 3-and-D guys out there. So, well-rounded.
Who do you guys think is going to win it all?
Honestly, after hearing Blake's lineup, I kind of think Tim Duncan and Alonzo Mourning will be a problem, especially defensively. So, I think Blake.
Nice. Well, if I had to pick one team, I think I would go Danny, just because of the way he built around Shaq. There's a lot of shooting around Shaq, and he'll be able to kick it out anytime he's double-teamed.
I like the youth movement I'm running in Golden State, but if it's not going to be the Warriors, I do like what Danny has built around with Shaq. And Shaq's going to be out to prove something, trying to win championships without Kobe.
Now we're on to the playoffs, and congratulations to Rodney, who has the MVP of this season. It is KG. Congratulations to the Knicks, and it looks like all 5 teams have made it to the playoffs. So let's run it through the playoffs and see who takes it.
Blake did it.
Oh,
Blake won the title.
Blake won.
Wow. And Danny beat Chris in the Western Conference Finals, Kings-Lakers.
They changed history. They did it.
Congratulations, Blake.
Feels great. I just want to give props to Rodney for knowing who the best team was right off the bat. Yeah, you can't ever question the heart of a champion, Tim Duncan. I've always been a huge Tim Duncan. Always been my favorite player.
Who would have thought from the first pick, I'm not really into this guy, to champion.
Yeah, right?
And Danny, the runner-up, how does it feel to beat the Lakers?
I'm not sure if Blake gaslit me or what, but he really inflated my sense of appreciation for him, and maybe my team let down their guard a little. No. Blake drafted a great team. I'm glad that at least I could eliminate the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals and finally go to bed not being a crying child watching that Kings-Lakers series go down. So I feel good, and hats off to you. Congratulations, Blake. Well done.
And I'll just say congratulations to you, Blake, because that was one heck of a team. I liked what you drafted. And Danny, just for you, I'm going to send you a copy of Game 4 2002 Western Conference Finals, just for...
And I'm going to send you a copy of this segment.
Are the new NBA champions.
Now, I can't wait to get those wins when we actually jump on the sticks. Make sure to check back here throughout our My League season. We'll provide updates. I just love drafting in this mode. It's so crazy.
Yeah, and have you done a MyNBA Eras draft? Share your starting five over social media using the hashtag 2KTV Eras.
Yeah, get on that. And then get on our social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
Until then, enjoy the game and make that starting five.